Beto Duran, 710 ESPN in Los Angeles, joining us now on SportsCenter. All right, you were out there at Lakers practice today. What was the reaction to the Chris Paul deal, sir?
Well, this was before the news came down. At practice today, we saw Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. Neither of them spoke to the media. Pau just waved, and he went into his car. Yesterday, when we did speak to Pau at practice, asked him about the trade rumors, he said, obviously, with the way that they went out in the playoffs last season, he wouldn't be surprised by any trades the team would make. He said you just hear it and you move on. But Pau, I think, is going to be surprised when this deal does go down, because it didn't sound like he thought he would be one of the pieces moved. So the mood at practice facility today, nobody really wanted to talk about anything regarding trade rumors. Now, the fans in L.A., now that's a completely different story. There's people lining up for the parade already, Jay.
What are they saying?
They are fired up. The fact that you can go and get a point guard like Chris Paul, who has been one of the premier players in the NBA, now one of the Achilles heels for the Lakers in the last 4 or 5 years has been the lack of a preeminent point guard, somebody who can facilitate the ball. And now Derek Fisher can go to the bench. You don't have to rely on him for some big minutes. Shannon Brown going to the Suns. You don't have to worry about him now. Chris Paul changes the dynamic of your offense, lets Kobe move around a little bit more. But Laker fans out here are greedy because the management is swinging for the fences. They're still talking about going and get Dwight Howard. That's what the Laker fans are still talking about getting, building this dynamic team out here. But it's a crazy day in L.A., and the fans are fired up without a doubt. And we heard Lamar Odom, who spoke with Stephen A. Smith not too long ago here on 710 in L.A., and Odom sounded really devastated the fact that he would be moving to New Orleans if that trade does come down.
All right, you mentioned Dwight Howard and swinging for the fences. How reasonable is it to expect that deal to get done with the pieces the Lakers have left?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised anymore. And before today, I would have thought that's really not going to happen. I was one of the few pessimistic people in L.A. thinking that they wouldn't be able to swing that. But the fact that Dr. Jerry Buss and Jim Buss have gone out there and made this move, getting rid of Lamar Odom and Pau Gasol, going to get in Chris Paul, who was just a nemesis against the Lakers in the playoffs last season. He and Kobe Bryant were in each other's faces during the playoffs last season. He was a thorn on their side. Going to put him in on your team, nothing would surprise me anymore by what Dr. Buss does with this team. It's been the Lakers' M.O. in the organization. They got Wilt, they got Kareem, they got Shaq, they got Pau. Why not go and get another big man in Dwight?
Beto Duran, ESPN LA 710. Thank you for your insight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.